สวัสดีค่ะ
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 Hello everyone. Hi, I'm ชนาพันธ์ธรรมรัตน์
Hi, I'm Sarinrat Thomas.
Hi, I'm Priyakamon Tanthara. You can call me just Gift.
And I can guarantee that in Thailand at the moment, this is all of us. We just have three. We have
Three of
three
us
drama
right
therapists, so
here.
all is here.
And today we would like to share you about what we've been doing and our mission, our vision, and what we plan to do. So we decided with the three of us, like a founding member of Dramatherapy Thailand Association, actually we're just setting up this association in order to for the practitioner to come together and we learn from each other and also to promote the mental health well-being via the technique of drama therapy. Because drama therapy is still quite very unknown in Thailand, we need to build up a good resource for people can be accessible for the resource and share information and also promote the new technique to Thai people.
In the year 2000, I graduated drama therapy from the University of Hertfordshire. What happened? Why did I go to study when Thailand didn't even know what drama therapy is and nobody tell me what drama therapy is? It actually starting from I work in the theater and I work in a television where I'm produced. I was a producer and also a TV host, TV presenter for the mental health programs. So I got a chance to see the potential of the theater drama, how it can change people, how it can change the mood of the people, how it can soften, some of the people, and how the drama and theater can help people express their feelings. So, and at the same time, I was thinking, hang on a minute. So that is actually a mental health. that actually the impact of a mental health. And I myself only just witnessed the theater production, the drama production. I have learned a lot already, and I got quite a lot of change inside myself. So I decided to stop my TV work but still want to work in the mental health. So I decided to come to England to study. Cut a long story short, when I come back to Thailand, I was a little bit confused because when I left as the actor, TV presenter. I came back as a drama therapist. So people confused what a drama therapist and who you are actually, because I remember you in TV. So it's a lot of kind of, trying to educate people, tell people what drama therapy is, explain people. And I was a little bit kind of, I would not say down, but I was a little bit kind of, upset when I feel like, nobody know about drama therapies and how I'm going to start. And I was just waiting for people to ask me what the drama therapy is. But anyway, one day I changed my mind. I say, if you want people to know about drama therapy, you have to walk there. You have to approach people. So I start from the community called Samut Sakhon, Samut Songkram community first, because I used to work there doing this theater or something, in their community. So that's where I start. Community, parents, family. So I'm actually start using the drama therapy work in the context of a family and the community rather than the clinical settings first. I think a couple of years after when I started doing private practice, then I was invited to work alongside, some doctors in Thailand. Then one day, Shanapan Tamarat, you came back.
Yeah.
You came back to Thailand. And then, can you just tell a little bit more than, after that time,
Yeah.
and then now you at that time that I just started, and then what did you do when you first come back? Are you jumping straight to work with the hospital settings or
Yeah.
what?
So that's right. So yeah, I'm a second member. I'm following you, Srinlat. So I came back to Thailand in 2010, with my background in clinical psychology. So I used to be the psychologist before, and then, what I found it missing is about something working with the body, working the inner cell, inner like emotion or something that non-verbally. So luckily that I come across with the subject of drama therapy. So I decided to go for that. I remember when I decided to go for this, every single one said, what are you doing? What are you want to study? What is about? I said, I don't know, but I think I got a sense it's something that I'm looking for. So I went to England and trained at the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama. And the approach is work with verbal and non-verbal communication, with it I'm looking for, and work based on like a Jungian psychology. So we work with the conscious and the unconscious. So it seemed like something that complement with the kind of the clinical psychology fields that I've been studying. And after I graduate, so I do some work in England before I go back in 2010. And then my aim, I just want to go straight to the clinical setting because I have some experience. And I think similar to Srinrat is, no one knows what it's all about. So, and I use the same approach as her. I walk to them, and then it's like a saleswoman. Can you imagine to tell, this is me, I'm a drama therapist, this is what I'm doing. And I offer a workshop in order to educate them what I'm doing. And I try to show the proof and evidence about the research and about the thing that support on my work. So luckily I got a job and I start working in the psychiatric ward. So I work with the inpatient and outpatient in group and individuals. So it's kind of, I would say, you have to prove what you're doing because people don't know. Some people came into me like, thank you for make my patients smile. And I think, whoa, okay, even though they don't know what I'm doing, but at least they can see the change. And then so I've been working that, and it's that you can't really tell people what they're doing and try to make them believe that this is a good technique. But I think I use my practice to show them how it works. And then after that, when my work is quite successful that time, so I started to apply a job at the university, and luckily I got a job in the performing arts department and teach in the subject of introductory drama therapy. So I focus on how we can apply drama as a technique in order to promote the self-development, to promote the good mental health. So I think that's an opportunity for me to explore and use a technique with the Thai student and learn more about the culture. So my work in Thailand has been quite a while. So I basically work with the critical setting. I also provide a workshop and training for mental health professionals. And again, with the technique is quite, for me, is quite very sensitive, and you have to be careful how to use the technique. And what I found is quite interesting is because we all here, like as well, we all here train in the West. We all here train in England, and we taking the Western technique to Thai people who have a different culture. So I learned from my experience is the technique really need to do something. So my work is kind of implemented to the clinical setting, and also I try to find a way that a better approach for Thai people. So I've been working here quite a while, and then I decided to come back to UK again to do the PhD. I want to research about the technique. My research is about developing the drama therapy approach that concern on the cultural issue, especially for Thai people who suffering from PTSD. And when I come back to UK, that's in the similar time that I met the third member, Prigamon, and then I'm so like surprised and that very pleased as well that she interested in this field. So maybe Prigamon, you can tell us a little bit more.
Yes, I would say I actually came from a really different background. So I didn't have anything about drama or therapy, but I more work as social entrepreneur in Thailand. I run my own social enterprise company in Bangkok. And one day I suffer from depression. And not only me, I see that so many of talented young socially minded people, they really like, for me it's like mental health issue is really big at that time. So they a lot of them suffer from that. So I try to kind of start to see all the therapy or the healing technique that can like kind of heal myself, and also what I can do for help other people. And at that time, I think I kind of train in more like heady position. Like before this, I trained in economics, and then I work as a social entrepreneur. So for me, what is missing at that time is more art perspective. So I'm more looking for like art, the healing that using more art form, like using body, using movement, and also drama. And then one day I found drama therapy teacher from Boston. Yeah, and that's what is the starting point that I get to know drama therapy, and I practicing it, and I found a lot of people joining together as a practitioner, and we get together at a group and we practice like monthly. I would say it's really powerful to me, and it's really powerful to so many people that join in. And I would say I'm so lucky that I have a support I need to come here and study in UK. I can see that there are still a lot more people that really want to study more and really want to become drama therapists, but they still don't have like an opportunity to come here. So I would say I'm really grateful for arts. I mean, for especially for Chanapan, who like really get drama therapy starting, because I'm sure this would be a really a resource for Thai people, and it's really a starting point for Thai people, and a lot of people who really interested in this work like can learn about it and can also apply to help themselves and also help people around them as well.
So as you can see, we all here in England. So at the moment, I'm still doing my PhD, and I plan to come back to Thailand in maybe next year or the year later after next year. My focus in the future for Thailand is about to build up a research center and also trainings, because this is what is missing in Thailand. We have just 3 professionals, so it's quite difficult to build up, to develop something. And if I could get some help or good cooperation with the university or funding from the government and build up a qualified training for Thai people in Thailand, that would be, this would be great and beneficial.
And also because of the pandemic situation, I'm also doing applied drama therapy again for the online settings, because I don't want to become a talk therapy, like fully talk therapy and do, because the situation that we have to do online. So I find my way around my way. So I try to still do creative way, drama therapy techniques and everything. So I'm also have, develop and do some kind of, applied drama therapy for the online settings. And hopefully in the future, we'll do a little bit more of the research thing where I'm maybe we'll enter a little bit of education, but not now. and in terms of the private settings, I still keep on going to do my work, because that where we also prove that drama therapy is actually an evidence-based therapy is as well, because the more that we work on that, the more that we have a proper kind of drama therapy assessment, the more that we have the outcome, and we record all the outcome of the work of the private settings or not, we actually prove more and more that we are the evidence based therapy, which is pretty much something that we need at the moment. So how about Give? What's your plan to do?
So I just graduate in August, and then I plan to work here for 1 more year. I still have to learn a lot more about this work. I mean, as a drama therapist in the real setting, what I really interested is like, when I came to here and I see that mental health is kind of underlying thing in every organization here, like in schools, in everywhere I go. So I feel like I really want to see the same ecosystem in Thailand. So I'm really interested to learn about the overall picture of mental health support in UK and how would I can apply that to Thailand. And the other thing, I also want to do something with Pio and Pitia. And yes, I would love to see drama therapy training in Thailand and even Southeast Asia. Yeah, so that would be what I plan to do. And apart from all the big picture, I just love working as a drama therapist. Yeah, that's just my plan.
Yeah. Wow. we sharing a great hope here.
Yes.
I want to carry on. I think Pitia mentioned things that are quite very interesting about how you've been applied to different field of work, which I think this is quite important in my opinion, to make drama therapy is accessible for all. Not only for me, I'm not gonna focus on just a clinical setting, but we can work in cooperation with a theater practitioner, work with the educator at school or organization or community. I would say like people like can, because I do believe drama is a part of human being, and drama somehow got potential to heal, to balance, to reflect, to help us to learn about how we survive in this world. And I think apart from being a clinician, it's a mission to be able to apply and use that in the larger or wider area of work.
Yeah, definitely. That's really my aim. And you know, a lot of people would say drama therapy online. What? You know, but I would say, of course, you have a limitation. Of course, you know, you have to try. And sometime when you try and you think, oh, hang on a minute, maybe this doesn't work. So you learn alongside. You never do right the first time, but I think yes, in the future, if I have a chance to, you know, share my experience on that, I wouldn't say that it's all completed yet. I'm still learning a lot, and I know some of the techniques, same online or face to face. Some of the technique, even though you think, this is work quite well online, it still not work with everyone. And that is about the communications really, rather than you're going to have a big hooly-dooly tools or techniques or not. So it's about really listen to the other people that you work with. And that's it from us, Dramatherapy Thailand. Take care, everyone, and hope we see you.
And thank you for
very
the
soon.
audience as well. And if you want to keep in touch with us, so Dramatherapy Thailand, we have a Facebook page and also YouTube and Twitter that you can contact us, or you can contact us by email, dramatherapy.th@gmail.com. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, you all, and thank you, everyone. See you soon.
สวัสดีค่ะ
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 สวัสดีค่ะ